Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey.
Alright, where do I start? I'll do circles around this while I talk. This is an Australian-made game.
So we thought we'd buy it and support it because, like, the gaming industry isn't big enough in Australia.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is shit.
Yep.
If somehow you made this and end up watching it, I apologize that you didn't make a better game.
Like, it looks pretty in, like, stills.
Yeah, I just want to point out a few things. One, she is not making contact with the ground. If you look at her feet,
Yeah.
she's kind of hovering above it, and I hate that.
Yeah.
I know that's one of the hardest things to do. I know walking animations and anything are the hardest part.
Yeah.
Um,
Is the ground flat?
yep, ground's completely flat.
At least it's coloured in okay.
Yeah,
But the music's amazing.
the music's amazing and the idea is awesome. There's no combat or anything. I just want to point out, there's a fire there, yeah?
Yeah?
One, the fire doesn't make sense the way it's sitting. It's not burning anything. That's fine. You can put that down to art style. But why the fuck doesn't she have a shadow?
Shit. I didn't even notice that. Does she have a shadow out in the sun? Everything else... Oh yeah, she has a shadow out there.
And you go in here. And I know it's dark, but she should still have a shadow.
Yeah.
Oh, the sun's the only thing that casts a shadow.
Yeah.
The game has no weight to it. Everything feels like it's floating. But the basic premise is your brother in there's got a big stomach wound. You've got to go find resources to stop him dying or some shit.
Yeah, there's like 8 boxes or something.
10. We've
10.
got 2.
Yeah, 10 boxes. You've got to collect, and when you collected them all, you finished.
Yeah. Oh, there's a great example. She's just floating.
Yeah.
If you watch, her pants are constantly clipping through each other. Sorry, this is just going to turn into a rant because, you know, I got so excited when this was announced because it looked so good.
I know.
But yeah, basic premise, we've got to go get resources to save the brother. The story was told in an interesting way. It's through kind of like cave drawings.
Yeah.
But the characters aren't given any kind of character, so you don't care. The boat physics, which are one of the biggest parts.
He's not accelerating right now.
Yeah, I've
He's
just got
turning.
the left stick turning. It's 0 to nothing when you turn. There's a go button to run the engine that's powering the boat, but you can literally just paddle it.
Yeah. By going side to side.
Yeah, so let's go look for a box because the two elements are the boat driving, which is terrible. If you notice the way it sits in the water looks hideous. The water itself is not pretty.
The boat's pretty, but like... it's not at the same time. Like, it's pretty flat.
Yeah, all the buildings look generic.
Like, they look good from a distance, but then once you get close, they're flat for the most part.
Yeah, hitting stuff doesn't have any weight to it.
Yeah, it doesn't, like, slow you down or anything. It just bounces you.
Yeah, it's an independent game, and I'm all for supporting independent games, but only if they're worth the money.
Yeah, like, how much do we pay for this? $22 and it's normally $25?
Yeah, like, if this really appeals to you, try it before you buy it, because it really appealed to me, and then I started playing, and I'm like, oh, hang on, I hate this.
Yeah.
Have I climbed that one?
I don't think so.
Is there a crane behind it? Oh, no, I'll climb it. That's the other thing. Oh, I have climbed that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It wasn't the one you climbed at the start.
No, it was the second one I did.
Okay.
think
I
you
didn't
were
see
falling
the second
asleep.
one you did because I fell asleep.
Yeah, so we're just boating along. Very interesting. There's absolutely no combat and there's no way to die. And it's very restricting. You can only climb up the paths they want you to climb up. You can't swim or fall off anything. And there's no climbing button. Everything's done by the left stick. You can literally play this game one-handed.
Yeah. You
Like,
can use a telescope.
Yeah, I will... Alright, I've got the controller sitting on my lap. I'm using my pinky and my thumb to control the game.
Yeah.
And... oh, we'll climb up there.
Yeah.
And out of curiosity, I'll see if I can climb a thing one-handed. And I'm not saying simple games are bad. Simple games are some of the best. But shallow, empty and there's cutscenes for everything and they serve no purpose. Yeah. Alright, let's climb. Yeah, all you use is the left stick and you point in the direction you want to go. So with
There's no jump button or anything.
No. Just point the stick in the direction you want to go. There's no thinking, because you can't fall off. She's got no weight when she moves. You can, like, kind of get lost, but that's because you can't really pull the camera out to sea. Yeah, so we're just climbing, still doing it one-handed. And, I don't know, there's two aspects to the game. There's the climbing and the boating, and you can do both of it one-handed without paying attention. You can use your spare hand to do a bunch of more interesting activities, like burning yourself with a cigarette.
Picking your nose.
Yeah, oh, this game.
Playing a mobile game.
Punching yourself in the face repeatedly. Yeah, I don't know, I was so excited for this.
I know, it looks so good.
And I was prepared for a slow game with no combat, because that's what it was advertised as. But what frustrates me more is it was advertised as a game. I don't think this has many of the features of a game.
And, like, we love Life is Strange, which is, like, a full-on, like, telltale story game.
Oh, yay, I got a book that tells some story, some background. Yeah, and these red flowers tell you exactly where you need to go when you're climbing things. So there's no challenge. The only challenge is you can get lost while boating, but the map area is that small that you'll eventually find something you recognize.
Yeah, and, like, you can't go out to sea or anything.
Yeah, and I don't know how it's going to look on YouTube, but I would believe that this could be done on PS2 for the most part. And it came out a few days ago.
Yeah. Like, I honestly thought that it was like a re-release for the PS4 and it came out on the PS3. I was shocked when Josh said, no, this is brand new.
Yeah, it's
really sad.
Yeah, but you can tell it's inspired by things like Eco and Shadow of the Colossus and Enslaved Odyssey to the West, which are all last-gen games, but they're all gorgeous and big in scale and dramatic. And this, it like took all the ideas from it and said, yeah, I don't think we need those. What about if we just make the pictures look pretty and then people will play that, yeah? People are stupid. And yeah, people are stupid because people like me will buy it without reading the reviews.
Yeah. Can you control the camera at all?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm still playing one-handed, by the way.
Yeah.
Can I go up there? I don't think there's anything up there for me.
Dunno.
It's... Oh, yay! More climbing. So yeah, what I'm showing you, what you've seen so far, is all the gameplay.
Yeah.
This is all you get to do.
Oh, and he's not controlling her in these bits.
I'm controlling her, but not the camera.
Oh, I thought you said you... Because I asked you before and you said no.
Oh, I thought you meant the camera.
No.
So the box I'm getting is down there.
Oh.
Now I've just got to find a way down. Go away, birds.
You can't just drop.
No, you can't drop. It won't let you...
But it won't kill you.
It won't let you die.
Yeah.
Oh, no, here's the box I'm going for.
Yeah.
So there's 10% more of the game done.
Yeah.
There we go, we've got water for her brother.
Woo!
And you'll get to see how the story is delivered. And there's, for a game that is this small and this underpowered graphically, it loads all the time.
Yep. Ah!
Yeah, there's mutants and you think, oh yeah, I wonder what they fight like. They don't.
I didn't know there was me. Oh, that'd be why the dolphins look moldy.
Yeah. But yeah, I just did...
So the mutants can't hurt you.
Yeah, but I just did 10% of the game one-handed without really paying attention. And there's no weight to the situation. There's no time limit to find them all by before your brother dies. There's no way to die yourself. Your boat doesn't get smashed. Here's how the story's presented, which is an interesting angle. And it would work if the gameplay was good. But there is no gameplay. There's... The only redeeming things are the music and the art style.
Yeah.
And like, if you want good music and art style, there's a bunch of other games you can play that are better.
What do we need to find now?
She'll tell me once I walk out. We need...
Food.
Yeah.
Food for Taku.
Yeah, you can't walk off and swim. You know, can't do anything that's mildly interesting. And I consider this just laziness. How hard would it be... If you've animated all this, it shouldn't be that hard to get her to jump into the boat and grab the thing. Yeah. No, you press the X button to get on the boat. Oh, black screen and you're on the boat.
Yeah. Oh, the whales are mutant too.
Yeah, the whale's like the only interesting thing. And I'm going to crash into the whale. Where'd the whale go? Yep. And,
oh, you clipped through the whale.
Ghost whale.
Have you gone in there yet?
No. That's the other thing. I'm normally... Would you say I'm pretty good at controlling vehicles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't drive this boat very well.
I'd say that's definitely one of your strong points with, like, games.
Yeah, Oh, that's the other thing. The frame rate is shitty. Well, we might just save this footage and I might continue ranting for a little bit longer.
Yeah, that's alright.
Give us a second. And we're back.
Yep.
That was instantaneous for you guys. It took us about 10 seconds to save the footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, do you reckon it'd be good if I just did a rundown of the positives and the negatives?
Yeah, go for it.
The positives, the music is perfect.
Yeah, it's so soothing.
Yeah, and it fits the theme of the game. The other thing, the art style that they took it in.
And like the way the light shines in different places and stuff is nice.
Yeah, that is really good. There's a lot that could be worked on, but that's really good. Now for the downsides. It controls like shit. It's boring. There's no weight to anything. There's no emotional weight. You get clipped through by fucking dolphins. The boat controls bad. For a game based on water, I've seen indie PS3 games with better water. With all this stuff, it
doesn't slow you down or anything.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only bit of extra effort I've seen them put in, is the fact that goes down under you.
Yeah, but you clip right through some of it.
Yeah, you clip right through some of it.
And sorry, one thing that made me go what the fuck before was Josh climbed up a crane, and way above the ground, on like the edge of a crane, there were trees growing off of it, off the top. Don't know where the roots went. Don't know what the fuck happened there. I kind of understand the trees growing on the normal rooftops, because like the roots can go down through the building and stuff, but on a crane with nothing hanging, doesn't make sense.
It was just, it's almost as if it was done randomly, like they let a computer just place fucking trees everywhere.
Yeah, like on surfaces.
Yeah, so...
And they've got like trees clipping through walls. Yeah. I just realised that they don't look like they've been put there, they look like they're clipping.
Yeah, I can't make games, so I'm not going to say, you know, they could have done this or they could have done that. But I
play games.
Yeah, I play games and I know what makes a good product. The same way I'm sure most of you guys, you know what makes a good t-shirt.
Yeah.
You don't want it to have... If this was a t-shirt, it would have 2 holes in it. You wouldn't have an extra armhole.
Yeah.
It would cost you $40 fucking dollars. and it would be itchy.
Yeah. And it would be like ill-fitting, like kind of too short or something. Like that just too short where it's like annoying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know, it's just like, is she wet or is she just badly textured? I think she's... What is she doing there?
Coughing, I think.
Yeah. How often is she going to cycle through that? Very often. That's another thing that... I don't know. This game is just so much like, what if?
And she friggin' runs up ladders. Like, no one goes up ladders that fast.
Then again, like, the climbing's boring enough as it is. If they slowed it down...
Yeah. It would be like...
Yeah, so... If... I don't know, the way I kind of saw it when I started driving the boat was, oh, this is shit, I hate driving this boat. Oh, well, the climbing will be fun. And then I started climbing, I'm like, oh, this is even worse.
I think you're supposed to go down there.
And there's no failing, there's no... You give this to a 3-year-old and they're not going to have trouble. Well, they might not do it, because there's no direction to it.
Yeah, and they might, like, get lost.
But they're not going to die.
Mm.
Oh, and because you climb with the left stick, me walking past that wall, she just grabs the fucking thing. She just jumps up. It is just... Oh. The scarf just clipped. I've gone down there. I think that's a mistake. Go back up here. Yeah.
Sure, is there nothing around that side?
Pretty sure there's nothing. Oh, there's ledges.
Yeah.
Oh. There we go. Don't have to worry about falling. Yeah, I don't know who the audience is for this, because you don't play mini games, do you?
No. And like this looked really good, and I liked the fact that there wasn't going to be fighting, so there'd be less I had to remember. But like, I need more substance than this.
Yeah, so, and I'll forgive a game if the game's story's really boring and uninteresting. If it plays well, it's fun to play, I'll...
Did we just go around in a fucking circle?
No idea. Yeah, I'll forgive a game if it's...
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Well, if it's fun to play but it's got a shitty story, I'll still play it because it's fun to play. If it's got a really good... If it's got a shitty story... Sorry, my phone went off and confused me. It's got... No, good story but relatively shitty gameplay. If the story's good enough, it'll keep me playing.
Yeah.
The only reason I continue to play this is so I can record it, tell everyone how much I hate it, and kind of feel like I've got my money's worth.
Yeah.
There we go. Just going around.
Honestly, I don't think there's much more we can say.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, just don't buy it without playing it first, please. I know it's an Australian developer. Look, you make your own decisions, but I wouldn't recommend buying it without playing it first. If you really want to support an Australian developer, this is one way to go about it. But, I don't know, sign a petition on change.org telling Tony Abbott how important the game industry is.
Yeah.
Do something. Don't support Australian developers and independent developers. Don't support shitty games, because that's how you get more shitty games.
Yeah.
I don't even hate this. It just makes me sad that... Do you know what we could have done with that $20? Made a paper plane.
Or, I don't know, bought some Kahlua.
Yeah, anything to forget the fucking game. And that looks like you should be able to climb it. I'm
Nope.
walking into it, but no. It's... You can't jump, you can't do anything. Here's the telescope. Yeah, there, it'll show you other cool things. That's a new boat part, so you can boost for longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's two aspects, climbing and boating, and they both suck.
I forgot to turn on the timer.
We should be right.
As long as we finish kind of soon.
Yeah, alright, well, thanks for watching.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we'll put this up as a little extra.
Yeah.
And hear me get
probably
shitty.
like a bit of a review.
Yeah. Yeah, I eventually plan to buy shitty games and play them for fun.
But this isn't fun.
No, cause, like, this isn't even a shitty game that's fun. Like, you can buy the shittiest games and they're fun because they're shitty. This is just... Oh, she's not cuffing. Yeah, I think the best word for this is pathetic, sadly enough.
Mm.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks